This is a short video. I'm going to try to keep it around 2 minutes long, but was the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen bad? Kinda. Like, if I had to rate the ending, I would probably rate it as a solid 6 out of 10. I think the main issue for me about this ending was the unresolved plot lines just annoying me further and further. And just so you know, just this morning we got these early previews of Volume 28 with a new character, Usami, which I don't understand why we're introducing new characters, and it's confirmed that we are not going to see more of this world. Another thing that's confusing me is Gege is clearly was suffering from a very serious disease during these chapters, but no one took a 2-month hiatus at any point, which, you know, why did we not do that? But, okay. Sure. The ending itself. Now, the sentiment of Gojo should have had a funeral is not the one I carry and is not the one I hoped for. Rather, I'm happy with Gojo's will, Gojo's wishes for the future, intelligence and an intelligent group generation being carried on. I really like it. I really enjoy this specific part of the ending. I do not enjoy how many unresolved plot lines are there. I do not enjoy how, like, you look at this cover, do you not see a lot of people that are missing? Like, I'll say from the get-go the characters that are missing. Yuki is missing here. Takaba is not here, which I think Takaba should be here, because, you know, he's a good guy, he helped a lot. But I guess we were introduced to specifically people that are somewhat relevant to Gojo. But then there is fucking Kashimo up there with Haibara, out of all people. I assume that's Haibara, that's the only one that makes sense. And the ending itself is good. It carries everything that Gojo wished for, which I really enjoy. I like that part of the ending. What annoys me about the ending is how Gege is somewhat willing to still expand on this world, but not. How do I explain this? How do I put this into words? What I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is that Sukuna talks about two paths he could have taken in life. And through some metaphors, yes, you can decipher what Gege wants to say here. But to me, it feels like it could have been much better if we got at least a 12-chapter Heian era flashback. Another thing that I saw floating around on Twitter is that the Yuta and Gojo's body is a bad, plot twist, which I disagree. The moment was great for Yuta. Yuta realized the weight which is put on him due to the fact that Gojo is now gone, even being frustrated how everyone is okay with Gojo being seen as a monster and everyone not being okay with him being viewed as a monster too. And not wanting him to switch bodies due to the risk of him never coming back, and Gojo being seen as an item weapon was a big part of that chapter. The fact that Yuta failed to take down a weakened Sukuna shows that the reason Gojo was Gojo is not because he was born with a 6 sides and the limit was rather because of the effort and skill he put into becoming the strongest. I just, in general, think that saying Gojo wasn't relevant to the chapter is a bit weird. He was relevant, cause his wishes came true. In the end, his dream was realized. The future is full of young, intelligent, and strong people, protecting everyone, and the calling games create even more potential allies, and through Yuji they become, well, allies. Gojo might not have had a funeral scene, or a scene dedicated to people mourning him, but his teachings echo through the cast, and most importantly through Yuji, who did not make the mistakes he did and actually talked to Megumi, talked to how he felt and let Megumi be an adult and make his own choices. So yeah, I just don't think the ending is as bad. People are saying this ending is worse than Attack on Titan's ending, which is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Attack on Titan's ending took everything that was going on in the past, I think 12 years of serialization and spit on it. While I think that ending is not entirely bad too, it has some high part, I think Jujutsu Kaisen as an ending is overall better. Due to the fact that instead of shitting on the plot lines, Gege just did not resolve them. Which I think is better than instead of ruining something, simply not touching it. And I do think if Gege was at better health, this ending would have been better. But this series is still very dear and near to my heart, as evident by the videos on this channel. So yes, I think that Jujutsu Kaisen ending may be... Like, the series was an 8 out of 10, objectively, and it was a 9 out of 10 for me. But objectively now, Jujutsu Kaisen is 7 out of 10, and for me, it is an 8 out of 10. But yes, thank you, Gege Akutami, I think is something I should say. Even though it feels weird. I think I have to say it. I have to say, thank you, Gege Akutami.